Welcome to another lesson overview with advanced art. Today is Studio Thursday. Today we're going to focus on drawing forms with a consistent light source. Just remember, you are my light, you're on my sunshine, you are beautiful and amazing. You guys are my consistent light source. You keep me consistent, you keep me strong. I look at all of you guys and I'm inspired, so let's keep it up. Let's keep creating. Let go of fear, show your work, email work. So we could go ahead, we could do live critiques during class today. We're looking at light source. Norms, Twinkles, a 0101. So what you're going to do is you're going to create two or more art pieces so more for your digital portfolio, that have a consistent light source. You're going to stretch yourself by using a wide variety of supplies. You need to, if you're not doing sketch stretches, make sure that you should applying feedback from Tuesday's critique that you're getting about your more advanced art piece. So you should be seeking feedback if you're doing a more like a developed piece. You are seeking feedback about that. So let me know if you need more feedback on a more developed piece as we get closer to your final slides presentation. So here we go. Sketch stretch agenda. Make sure you're getting out your materials. Make sure you have a space to work. Start to create value scales. Value is the key to form, guys. Lights and darks. So you want to make sure you could go super dark and super light. Keep rinse, lathering, and repeating as you're going. Make sure you've experimented with every supply in your art bag. Use a strong light source. I can't emphasize this enough. Make sure that there is light on your object. It can be natural light, but then you want your room to be dark. But make sure you have a sense of like where the light is coming from. You need strong light so you can have strong value. There's no such thing as too much practice. Will I be ready for my independent study presentation? Yes, if you're constantly learning. So much of this class teaches autonomy, like you actually writing goals, you thinking about what your goals are, and then creating next steps. We figure out what our next steps are on Tuesdays, and then we go on and we improve our sketching, we improve our art and our drawing on Thursdays. Autonomy, the ability to govern yourself. That's what we're working on. Make sure you're emailing me progress, show your face, show that you're sketching. After class, continue to create. Grades. You guys are like, what's going on with my grades? Guys, I am grading you on your group slides and your group Google Docs. That's what I'm looking at the most. I'm looking to seeing if you're doing that kind of work. So make sure you're documenting your work, you're putting in your group slides. That is your final exam. So I'm trying to get you to work on it as you go by grading you on putting your exit slips, by grading you by posting stuff in your slides. I'm helping you to get ready for the final. So see posting your slides, posting work in your slides as an exit slip. So I'm always looking in there. We'll go ahead, we'll talk about why light, the same light's so important, but also like why line direction helps us to make something 3D. So you're going to think about line direction too. Value is so important, and a full range of value helps you to create that soft boundary. So being really aware of value is important. Just know that anything is fine. Your face has forms on it, okay, but you want the light source to be consistent as you're drawing. Make sure you have your art kit out. Here's a suggested work sequence. Start by creating value scales, and then use complementary colors and side inches and values to create hard boundaries around the object, right? So make sure like you create a very hard boundary about where the object is over. Warm up by organizing your art supplies by value. That's really helpful because you need to think about color and value too if you're working in color. So organize your colors by value. Which ones are light, which ones are dark. Make sure that you come back to share work at 12:10. You're emailing work. After warming up with selected mediums by creating values, you're going to draw 2 or more objects with a consistent light source. So this is our sketch stretch. I am going to model drawing eggs, drawing fruit with Prismacolors, and then picking 2 other objects in my house to do watercolor. I recommend doing this. Yes, you could put this for your independent study, right? Making objects more 3D. That's what this is for. If you are struggling, return to practicing hard versus soft boundaries. There's no such thing as that. This is the demo from last week. Cool down. We're going to reflect. We're going to show work. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you do the exit slip. You're thinking. Grade talk. Okay, so if your grades are going down, you're probably not putting work in your Google folder. Remember to do the WTFs. This is where you should be with your slides. You're 9 slides in. I'm going to look at it tomorrow. Okay? Do not let it stress you out. Just start putting work in your slides, and sketches are fine. And imperfect sketches are fine. You guys hide your work. You're worried that it's not going to be perfect. Just keep adding work. I know you guys are like SpongeBob. It's okay. Just keep putting your work in. Catch up. I mean, if I can catch up when I'm in this giant orange suit, you can catch up. I learned that some of you guys can't even find your Google folder. Okay, you need to make the time to learn how to do that. Follow these instructions. Make sure you're signed into your Animo account. Okay, and then start putting work in your slides. Claim a slide. Okay, your slides are your final. Right, so I'm going to give you a preliminary grade tomorrow. So make sure it's in there. I have to be cruel in order to be kind to make sure you're catching up. Tech demo. How do I put work in my slides? You're welcome. Looking ahead, we're going to go ahead. We're going to focus more on the human face. And then hopefully Vans is coming next week, right? So hopefully we're kind of reflecting and we're finalizing that Vans project. That's the lesson overview.